What a lot of people don't realize is when you see a movie or a show on TV or a really well produced web video online, that what you're seeing isn't what originally came off the camera. Someone spent some time in video editing software correcting or improving that footage. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share with you 3 primary ways where you can instantly improve the look of your video coming from flip style cameras, or even take video that maybe is almost unusable and make it usable. And here I'm in Sony Vegas, and this is where I'm going to show you how to do these things. However, these 3 tips, they'll work the same in any video editing software. I just happen to be using Sony Vegas, and what I did was I shot some footage of myself behind the same background that I use in other lessons in this video, and I made sure that things were a little bit off so I can show you how these improvements will work. And first up, I'm going to show you how to correct brightness and contrast. And in Sony Vegas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the video effects section. I'm going to grab the brightness and contrast filter. They have some presets. I'm going to go ahead and grab a reset to none and pull it down to my video clip. And a little box is going to come up with sliders where I can move these to adjust the brightness and contrast. And when I do this, look at my preview window over here. I can make it much darker, add a lot of contrast, so I can instantly change the look of the video. Okay, I can toggle this off. This is what I started out with. This is what I have now. This is a little too much, so I'm going to pull these out to about right here. But as you can see, that instantly improves the look of the video. So by spending just a few seconds adjusting the brightness and contrast, I immediately improve the look of the video. However, if we look at the color, it's still a little off. I look a little yellow or a little orange. So the next filter I'm going to use is called Color Balance. And color comes in 3 primary colors: red, blue, or green, whether it be video or photos. And this color balance filter will allow me to adjust the levels of red, blue, and green. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to grab it, pull it down to the clip. A little window is going to pop up and you'll see red, green, and blue. And what I can do is just slide these around to get the look that I want. For example, I can make myself really green like that by pulling out the red. But what I'll do is I'll put it to, let's say about right there. Now I can go ahead and adjust the green as well. I could pull it like this or like this. I'm going to go to, let's say about right there. Now that's pretty good, but I want to add some blue, especially because I'm wearing a blue shirt. And again, I can pull this way up like that or way down. And I'm going to go to, let's say about right there. I'll go ahead and toggle this off so you can see this is what I started off with, and by spending just a few seconds playing with the color balance, this is what I ended up with. So now I've got my brightness and contrast set. I've got my color looking more natural, and I'm going to share with you the final trick that you can use, and that's the sharpen filter. You see, video cameras and even still photo cameras, they don't sharpen images or video that much when they record them. That's because it would be too intensive on the camera to process and apply that sharpen filter. So a lot of times the video you'll get off your flip style cameras, it's not as sharp as it could be, and we fix that by adding a sharpen filter. What I'm going to do is scroll down here. I've got a filter right here called Sharpen. And again, there's a number of presets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the medium preset and pull it down here. Now, when I do this, you may not be able to see the effects so much because it is subtle, but I'm going to go ahead and apply it anyway here. Okay, and hopefully on the screen recording, you can see the difference. It did get a lot sharper. And again, we can pull this up however we want. If I pull it way this way, hopefully you can see it gets, too sharp. It almost begins looking like a cartoon. So I'm going to pull this back down to around 500. Close enough. Go ahead and close this. And now you can see the end result. Now I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go through each of these so you can see what the effect was. I'm going to turn all of these off. Okay. This is the video as it came off the camera. This is our starting point. And the first thing I did was adjust the brightness and contrast, which made it look like this. The colors were a little bit off, so I applied a color balance filter, red, blue, and green. That was the end result. And finally, to make the video pop a little bit more and make the video a little bit sharper, I added the sharpen filter right here. And that way, when our video goes onto the web, The colors are going to look good, and it's going to be nice and sharp. And it's a very, very quick way using these three methods to instantly improve the look of any video.